What's going on, faithful? Is your man here always faithful, 24/7? Just want to get through tonight because I know I was able to come on a little earlier. Thank goodness. But everything's all good over here. So yeah, just wanted to come on here. Hopefully for a little while. Hopefully I can get some things going. I won't have my man Lawrence on tonight because he said told me he'll be here tomorrow night. That's what he told me. So it's all good. Whatever he has to do, he has to do. So for once, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Please hit the like subscribe button whenever you get a chance, please. It's all good. If you like the content, try to do the best I can. That's all I do. So, and again, it's called the Faithful Ones. All right, that's the I'm dealing with is the Faithful Ones. So actually love that. So, all right, and of course, I'm gonna plug my man Lawrence first. You email him at bambamlj27@gmail.com. And on Twitter, you can find him at Twitter. Twitter handle is BamBamLLD. Okay? That's how you can find him. All right? So, and of course, you can find me on his YouTube channel, Always Faithful 24/7 space Let's Go 49ers. And on my Twitter handle is JMSY JMSY 16:8. Joe Montana, Steve Young 16:8. All right. So basically got that out of the way. And this is what I want to talk about a little bit right here. All right. If you would like to join or call that number or the video call, please text me your email and I'll send you a link. That way you can get on the show. All right. Basically, I wanted to get this out of the way. Now, I put a link out, or I put a tweet a few hours ago. I think it was actually around like 3 o'clock when I did this. At 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern. That's when I did it. If I'm looking for somebody who like to do a co-host with me, if anybody like to do a co-host with me and Lawrence. Believe me, I'm not gonna give up on Lawrence because he was there. He was there. He was there since the beginning with me. So I'm not gonna give up on him. So yeah, I'm looking for a co-host, another co-host that can go do this with me. Um, Basically, just so you know, I won't be able to do this Tuesday or Wednesdays. You know, unless my wife is working, then I'll probably end up doing one. A small one though, it won't be a big one, be a small one. So, but Tuesday, Wednesdays, I won't be doing this at all because that's family time right there. That's family time. That's me and my wife time, me wifey time. So, but whoever wants to answer that and wants to do it, it's all great. Between the days of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Those are the days I usually do them. I do them 5 days a week. I come on here. I mean, it all depends what time my kids go to bed. And it's either like tonight I was able to do earlier because they went to bed earlier. So it's either I could do them from 9:30 p.m. Eastern or I start at 10 p.m. Eastern. So basically, I get prepped up and everything before I start up. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's where I'm at. So I'm looking for anybody that is a 49er fan and that loves the 49ers, who's fully faithful as a 49er fan, and that wants to talk about the 49ers, the news, everything. And I was telling myself on the way home or on the way home today how I could do this is that if anybody wants to join me, be a co-host with me, we could talk about anything you want. Anything you want. It ain't just about the Niners. It ain't just about football. It could be anything, you know. I don't want to get too personal though with family because that's between yourself and your family. So, but the New Year stuff I just went through about a week ago. about 2 weeks ago, because I just got back from Delaware, from DuPont Hospital for my son. And that was a week ago I got back. So, but I understand that family is very important to you. And if you don't want to join because you're family, I understand that completely. I do. But if you want to join this and you want to join me and Lawrence, just go underneath there. You'll find me real easy. DM me. My number's right there. There's only one phone number I use. That's the number right there. So if you want to text me or whatever, just text me your information. The information I want is only, not your address. I don't want your address. Your email address, yes, but not your address. All I want is to contact you. If you don't want me to give me your phone number, well, I definitely need your phone number so I can text you or DM you on Twitter. If I DM you on Twitter, hopefully you'll get back to me, and I'll DM you if you're ready to go tonight or another night or whatever. But so basically, just looking for somebody who would like to join, and just information about your name. And if you don't want to go by your real name, it's fine. Go by something else. You go by handsome, beautiful. Don't care. Whatever. If you call yourself cool, I don't care. Whatever you want to call yourself, it's your nickname. It's your name they call you, family, whatever. But yeah. So I tweeted on Twitter around 3:00 p.m. Eastern today that if anybody out there, anyone who wants to be part of the co-host on this show, The Faithful Ones, go right ahead and give me your information, your name. Well, you don't have to give me your phone number. Just give me your name or whatever, and I'll look underneath DM. Just DM me and tell me if you're in. If you're in, cool. We'll get it started, and you'll be on the next show with me. We just gotta get everything started and prep up before it. All right. So I'm looking forward to and having Lisa co-host with me and Lawrence. So I'll tell you, I'm not forgetting about Lawrence. Lawrence said he'll be here tomorrow night. That's what he told me. So, hopefully we'll have somebody tomorrow night with us. And you can have up at least 10 people on here, but I think I only pay for 5 because really don't want to pay for the higher price for it. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just do 5. Because we do five people, the show will go on for at least 3 hours, and I know I didn't get that much time. I only got maybe an hour, close to an hour and a half tonight, but that'd be the longest show I ever did. I never done that, but and basically that's where I'm looking at. I'm looking at for somebody who would like to just join the show, be a co-host with me and Lawrence, and I'm sure he put it out because I seen it earlier that he retweeted everything. So if anybody wants to join, go right ahead. You can do your thing. You talk about anything you want on here. All right. Talk about football. Talk about all kinds of sports you want to talk about. That's what I'm into because I don't want to focus just on football. I want different stuff. I want news, everything you want to talk about, anything. It's all good. So basically, that's where I'm at with that. So if you want to join, just DM me. On Twitter, I'm easy to find. So, and like I said, that's my Twitter handle right there. If you want to DM me back, go ahead, DM me back. And let me know what you want to do. And my man Lawrence, that's how you find him on Twitter. All right. Bam Bam LLD. That's how you find him. So one of us, you can just DM us. So basically that's the reason why I wanted to talk to you about that. Get that out of the way. Because we are looking for somebody who would like to come on here with us and be another co-host. So, all right. Basically got that out of the way. I would like to have somebody on there, but it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. All right. Well, like I said, is always faithful 24/7, and just seeing a few things today on the news wise. If I remember correctly, well, Mitchell was out. He's out. They voted out, so I guess he's not ready for this weekend. That sucks. Now we lose our star running back. But JWJ is gonna be active. Hasty's gonna be active, and they're bringing up. They're probably gonna end up elevating Brian Hall or Brian Hill. Brian Hill. I'm sorry, Brian Hill. Sorry, dude. Brian Hill. They're probably gonna elevate him between now and Sunday. Probably tomorrow, I imagine. So they're probably gonna elevate him to the practice or to the active roster. If they do that, dude. Dude, if I seen him on tape too, he's pretty good. I mean, he's pretty good. But of course, Kyle Shanahan looks for Atlanta Falcon. Whoever thought, you know? All the way back to Atlanta Falcons again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna plug that real quick. My wife, I like it though. I like it a lot. I love it. So I'm looking for, hopefully I can look for something that has a layout, Becca layout when I have me and me and Lawrence and their co-host on here. I'm hoping I can find some of the back layout with something with Always Faithful on it. Something Always Faithful 24/7. I'm just looking for something like that. You know, I'm trying to make this thing real. You know, so but Mitchell's gonna be out. What the good news is, great news actually. Debo, he's questionable. He's questionable. There you go. He's questionable, so he's that's good. That's good. We need a Debo, but everybody's been saying, I hope they're not rushing him back. I know. I was saying the same thing when I saw that tweet. I'm like, I hope they're not rushing him back, but yeah, you never know what's going to happen with him. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just certain things, certain things you don't rush, especially during an injury. Okay, that's one thing I learned because I never got injured like that. I'm not a football. I'm a football guy, but I'm not. I'm not a player. I never played football my whole life. I wanted to go to college and play, but I never did. So, but I would like to see Debo. I like to see Debo. Hopefully, if Brian Hill comes in here, dude, if he ends up being, let's just say this, if he does end up being better than Mitchell, because we didn't see him yet, so we don't know what he can do. I mean, if he can run as well as better than Mitchell did last few games when he was in, wow. Mm. Just with that and Debo back, I just hope that it's not a bad thing for Debo for coming back this early. You know what I'm saying? Sorry guys, I can take a little drink. I'm gonna mute you out that way you don't hear me drinking. Okay, I'll be right back 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I didn't want you to hear me drinking. But yeah, you were asking about my thermos. I always had that baby all around me all the time. I bring it with me in the car and everything. So that's the way I am with it. I wash it out though. Don't worry, I wash it out. I don't like dirty crap on it. Because I use that for work too. Though. I use it for all around. So, but yeah. I try to do good as best I can with this, especially for one guy. But that's the reason why I like to have somebody in here with me. You know, just that way I don't have to talking all the time. It kills your voice. But that's the reason why. I'm not like analysis or anything. So, but I do try my best. That's all I can do, But yeah. So Debo's in, possibly, definitely. Mitchell's out. They're probably gonna have Hasty in. JWJ's gonna be in, and I imagine they're probably gonna end up calling and elevating Brian Hill to the active roster. So they'll have running backs. So um, Fred Warner's back. I know that for a fact. He's back because he said last week he didn't want to be out. He wanted to be in, but they're being careful with him. So basically he's going to be active to the active roster. So just trying to bring up some stuff here real quick to you guys. Let me see here. All right. Okay. Well, for now, I go underneath Jennifer Lee Chan all the time. So I like her. She's cool. There's one thing I wanted to show you guys. One thing. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me mute you out a little bit. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I've got to type something in real quick. Sorry about that. But this episode that I'm doing now is definitely for this. Keeping the faith, never lose hope. Because it's all about the next 5 games. I know I'm probably gonna keep this for a while. This one here, keeping the faith, never lose hope. Because you want to keep your faith. Because if you're fully faithful, and you think you're probably going to lose in one of these games coming up, you gotta have faith in your team. Okay, you gotta have faith in your team. I mean, you expect to lose one of these games, but you don't want to expect it. You want to keep your faith in your team. You understand? So that's the way I feel. That's all. But and never lose hope. Never lose hope at all. Because if you lose hope, what's the what's the sense of not hoping at all if you lose it? You know, you don't want to lose it. I mean, you don't want to have hope for something, and you think you're gonna lose it. That's why you never lose hope. So that's why I called it that for some reason. That particular reason. Okay. So 49ers from Jennifer Lee Chan. I like her, and I do like Matt Miyoko. But Jennifer Lee Chan, Debo is just taking it day by day, trying to get ready for Sunday. He says the cold weather will not have an impact on his injury. I hope not. All I gotta say is hope. I hope not. I know there's gotta have hope. Gotta have faith. I just hope not. I hope not. Really not. But I believe what he's saying. I believe what he's saying. I do. I believe what he's saying. But so I say you never lose faith though. I'm believing that he's gonna do something great, and that's it. So 5 hours ago, Kyle Shanahan reports that Debo Samuel was able to do everything in practice today. That's good. Do everything in practice today, but Fridays are light. Friday's a light walkthrough day, so it's easier. Are they trying? Is Kyle trying to say something? Mm-hmm. He's trying to ease him back into it because it was light work off. Do you think he's trying to do that? Mm-hmm. That's what I think. He's trying to ease him back into it. I'll tell you right now, if he does do that, pray to God, and we have faith that Debo doesn't get hurt in this one. Pray to God he doesn't. Because I mean, Fridays are light walkthrough. Kyle, please don't mess with that kid's strength, please. All right. If you don't think he has it, keep him out. If you think he has it, okay. But don't give that the Fridays are light, no. If you're practicing him or you don't practice him, he's got to practice, but who knows? Jeff Wilson also had a good week of practice and was full go after his knee was irritated after the Seahawks game. He had a full week. That says something. That boy's either he's trying to push himself or that mofo is definitely iron steel. That's all I have to say about that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and 5 hours ago, she also did the game status for the game. All right. Out. Trent Cannon, we all expected that because what happened last week. The first friggin' kickoff too, or the other kickoff. Mosley, missing one of our best corners right there. Reese Hurst, didn't expect him to come back because he was back and forth the last 2 weeks. He was back and forth. Elijah Mitchell is a big one, I know. We just talked about him. His finger, ribs, and now concussion. All I gotta say about Mitchell is I hope he gets better. Because if he wants to make this long run with us, he's gonna have to be healthy. And get healthy and stay healthy. I know injuries happen. Yes, the injuries happen. Knock on wood. But he's got to stay healthy. If he thinks he can do it, if he has faith in himself or if he has faith in his team, and he knows he could do it, then do it. Don't try to I mean, I just don't know if he's going to turn out to be. I know faithfully you're going to be mad if I say this. I'm probably going to lose a lot of people on this, but it's true because the way he's acting right now. Because first it was the ribs, then it was the finger, and now it's a concussion. Pray to God he don't act like Hurd. I just pray to God that Mitchell's more stronger than Hurd. That he's not like Hurd. Because Hurd, goodbye. That guy was released. Now we save some money with him now. But I love Mitchell though. I do. He's another Mostert we have, and just pray to God he does good. If he comes back next week, gets all better again, and we'll be waiting for him. But I think if Brian Hill's good as hopefully that he is, that Kyle sees what he has, then he'll be activated. Then we'll have him. JJBJ will be our starter, I imagine. Yeah, it all depends how he uses or a Hill. So it's either a Hill is a second or third down back, or they may use Debo because Debo's back. But I hope he doesn't use him as a running guy. Kyle, don't use Samuel Debo as a running back this week. Use him as a wide receiver. Don't kill him like this because he just came back. Okay, don't kill him. It's not worth it. It's not. Just use your running backs. I mean, it all depends how they do, but I know he's no sneak. He's no sneaking Debo in there. I have a feeling he is. So, and out is also Dre Greenlaw. We all expected that, I guess. Greenlaw's out again. I tell you right now, Greenlaw, it's unbelievable. All these injuries, I know injuries happen, but still. Questionable. The first name on the list, too. Debo. And it says groin, of course. Then you got Dante Johnson. Personal reasons. But they're saying that he will fly out to the game. So, the Bengals status is the only one I see is definitely out is Chris Evans. He's out. I don't know who Logan Wilson is, linebacker on him, really. And don't know the other guys. Questionable. There was doubtful 2 guys, but I don't know who they are, really. I really don't watch the Bengals that much. So, questionable. Definitely. Everybody was looking at 2 of these guys. T. Higgins and Joe Mixon. Yep. So they'll probably be playing. So, basically, that's what I see. And, of course, they show Debo Samuel warming up. Yeah, the way he's doing his warm-upping. That was 6 hours ago, too. 6 hours ago. Debo Samuel warming up before 4 hours practice. He's getting ready, too. I hope I don't get flagged by doing this, but... That probably will save my background screen. That's him, right? Oh, guess not showing that well. Yeah, it was the first one, I think. Here, right there. That's him right there. Looks pretty good. So, yeah. But yeah, looks pretty good though. He's getting that. Yep, he's getting it going. So did all my things yesterday. That was yesterday. Yeah, so basically just looking for somebody who would like to do co-host with me. So that's all the news right there. That's all the news. I mean, I run out of things to say sometimes, and I had no choice to go off. But now I know for a fact I did this last night. I think in my question, I wanted to say something about going through the games. I know I'll be doing games tomorrow, so but yeah, I remember talking about it last night in the show. That I was telling Nick I know Nick from Shank Club in the NFL. He's the Dallas Cowboys, but we have to go for him this week because the Redskins are the football team. Because if we win this game, we're back to 6th seed. So now can't remember what he said, but Mike from Niners NBN, he said something about what would you rather do or rather have us go in the playoffs and going in the playoffs, maybe win one game or whatever, and losing, or I think he said something like that, and then have Trey Lance come in right now and play it out. I tell you the truth, we're not going to see Trey Lance. We're not going to see Trey Lance. I think that's what Tony said to Tony on MBN. We're not going to see Trey Lance. We're not. I'm telling you right now. Like I said, unless Jimmy gets hurt or he plays bad, that's the only way we're going to see Trey Lance. People, I'm sorry to say, Trey Lance is out of there right now. Okay, Jimmy G is a quarterback right now, so that's one thing you have to get out of your head. I'm sorry. I mean, I want to see Trey Lance too, but not the way everything's going right now. I'm sorry to say. So basically, my thing was that I know I talked about it last night. Would you rather, if we went all the way to the second last game, and I imagine that's the Atlanta Falcon game? I know Kyle wants to win that second last game against Falcons because of what happened 2 years ago. But if we possibility going to succeed, stay there until the second last game, and then last game against the Rams, would you rather take your starters out, even though if we lose that game against the Rams, we're still in the 7th seed? Because no matter who we play against, we're going to go against the Tampa Bay Bucks or Green Bay Packers. One of those two teams we're going against. And to me, I'd rather go against what the team will be better of the weather. I mean, I know what Green Bay did to us because we would have won that game if Kyle or Jimmy would have concentrated and answered on the freaking time clock situation. Then they would have won that game, but they didn't. So, to me, I would have rather just. I hate to say it, but I'd rather play in the warmness. You know, not freezing. You know, but that's just me. Because that way I know your body gets frozen, but also when you're in the heat, you want your body temperature to stay normal, but you won't get too hot. But that's what I'm saying. It's a hard question to say something about that because of you either want to be cold or you want to be warmed up. And like they say, you get all tightened up everything when you're cold, basically. But when you're hot, you're hot. And you either lose function because you're getting lightheaded or whatnot, or you start sweating to death. Either one. But that's why I said it's a tough thing. That's why I like to put that question out there, to everybody. But me, it's a tough question. It really is, because I don't know how our team will handle the cold. With going to Green Bay. But I feel that we can beat Tom Brady though. If our defense is good, I feel that we could beat him though. We can. Excuse me. But I feel that we could beat him though, really. So I've been on here for almost 35 minutes and nobody came in, so I guess everybody's busy, or let's say to got other things to do or another podcast. Either one, it's all good though. That's what I do is try and bring somebody in here, but it's all good though. But I'll probably make it a short one, I guess. Half-hour one. A little bit past half hour. But I'll be on here again tomorrow night, most likely. And I'll be doing my picks. And I'm sure, I hope I have Lawrence on here. And he'll do his picks too. So I know I went for the Vikings. I mean, I was telling myself what I should do. Vikings or Steelers. And I don't like the Steelers at all. I hate Steelers. But I didn't want to go for Vikings because they're in the race with us for the wild card. So I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So I went for the Vikings because they're home. I went for the Vikings, they're home. And I guess the Steelers just went because they got killed. They got murdered. By third quarter, I looked at the score. First it was 23-0, then it was 26-0. I was like, well, but then they came back because the final was it 36-28? Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, 36-28, the final. I was like, damn, they must came back on them. Holy shit. I didn't expect that at all. But that's what happened, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna cut it off and just make it this because we're out of things to say sometimes. So, but I really appreciate you guys. If you ever, I got one person watching this, but I don't know who it is though. They don't tell you on here. I don't think who's watching. So, but yep. Like always, I thank you very much. If you would please hit the like subscribe button, I very appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. And I'll try to get early as I can, but I might come on early if my kids are going to sleep early enough. I'll go to sleep. I'll go to sleep. If my kids go to sleep early enough, I'll come on early enough. If they go to bed later, then I have to come on later. That's the way it is. So, but I hope I'll have my man Lawrence here tomorrow night. I'll have my man Lawrence tomorrow night. So I hope he does come in here. It'd be great. Then I won't be talking that much and run out of things to say. Because that's what you do when you're on a podcast. You usually bounce off each other, and try to give out your best answers, best questions. That's really the way it works. But yeah. I mean, I understand nobody wants to come on here and give their thoughts or anything. Try to be a podcaster. I understand that's all good. If you have a fear of be on video or whatever, I understand that's all good. But if you don't have fear of it, come right on. Come right on. So I like that. This will be a great show. That's why I like to keep on expanding it best I can. So that's the way I gotta go with it. So please hit the like subscribe button if you would. I got 12 subscribers already. And one's my wife. The other one's probably Lawrence. So I got 10 more. So, and I think the other guy is probably Nick from Shank Club NFL, UK guy. Nick, he's cool as hell. He is cool as hell. I'm hoping one of these days I'll have him on here. Hopefully, I'd love to have Nick on here because he knows why. He knows why. Because he's the one that actually showed me how to do this stuff. He showed me, and I thank him for that very much from by my heart. So basically, that's all I got for you guys. Please hit that subscribe button. It was the faithful ones, the good old faithful ones, and that's what I'm gonna stick with so far. All right, and I'll put my man first. Bam Bam LJ27@gmail.com, and on Twitter you can find him at Twitter Bam Bam LLD. All right, that's how you find him. And how you find the show is my YouTube channel, Always Faithful 24/7 space Let's Go 49ers. And on Twitter, my Twitter handle is JMSY168. That's Joe Montana, Steve Young, 168, their numbers. All right. That's how you can find me. All right. So the show, I'm probably going to keep on going with it probably tomorrow night if I can. Until, probably till Sunday. Gotta keep the faith. Never lose the hope. Never want to do that. You want to keep the faith and never lose hope. All right. So, all right, guys. Well, I thank you very much. If you're going to end up watching this later, and I try to do the best I can, especially when nobody talking to, because nobody's in comments, and basically I'm just talking to one person. One here, I see one for the eyeball, and that's it. But that's how it expands soon later, But yeah, just go ahead and do your thing, and see you guys tomorrow night. Hopefully with Lawrence, and we're back tomorrow night with a phone full show. Hopefully early enough. I'll let everybody know. Don't worry about that. All right. Thank you very much, guys. And as always faithful, 24/7, rocks it. And I'll try to do my best. That's all I could do. Okay. All right. Let's go Niners!